counterparts. A little inspiration there if you want to quit. All right, it is Alcohol Awareness Month, so lots of bloggers have been writing about this subject. There was a recent article on today.com. It talked about a mom who's been sober for more than a year. She wrote down some of her thoughts on a parent's relationship with alcohol and whether or not that had an impact on their kids. Got a lot of comments. They ran the gamut. Blogger Laura Ward is joining me now to talk more about it. Good morning to you, Laura.
Good morning, Kerri-Lee. Thank you.
Well, thank you for coming in. You hit a nerve clearly because you had a lot of supporters, but you had a lot of people weighing in on the other side as well. Humongous response. Why was that a topic you chose to write about?
As a mom of two and someone who's working so hard to recover from alcohol addiction, I'm constantly questioning how our relationship with alcohol impacts our kids. Before I got sober, I know that I was not setting a good example for my kids. When you're pouring your second glass of wine before dinner and your 7-year-old high-fives you and goes, "Good for you, Mom," it's kind of a big red flag.
Right. That'll do it.
It definitely will.
Well, you know, parents always talk about alcohol, you know, the ones that do drink. And many parents do have a healthy relationship with alcohol. But, you know, we do see in social media a lot of talk about this. Like, is it wine o'clock already? And I think we have some memes that, you know, we've seen in social media that we're going to bring up. You know, there are all these different things we see, little visual reminders that this is a big part of a parent's life in many cases. You used to post those. You said you used to post those, and now you're seeing it differently.
I absolutely used to post them, and I'm definitely not anti-alcohol. I think that we just need to be mindful in the way we're sharing messages about alcohol. I know parents who are posting those memes on Instagram and their kids' friends follow them. And whether we're joking, whether we're seriously feeling the way the memes indicate, the question is really, how healthy is it for our kids to see us extolling the virtues of a potentially lethal, mind-altering substance? I mean, society is fixated on glorifying alcohol and making it trendy, making it desirable, making it wanted and needed, sometimes required. And is that a healthy place for us to be with our kids?
You talk about that. You talk about so much more in a very almost painfully honest blog. It's called quitwhining.com. You know, it's something that, you know, a lot of people have responded to. You're sharing your story. You have put yourself out there in a very honest way. And, you know, why is it that you wanted to do that? Why did you want to? Because a lot of people do recovery and they go into it and they're quiet about it and they maybe keep it a secret. You have been, you're there.
I have to say that this whole recovering out loud thing is definitely a funny place for me to be. It's sometimes incredibly uncomfortable. But what it is for me is therapy. It's a way to hold myself accountable. But also, 2 years ago when I hit my rock bottom and I realized I had to get sober, I was looking for somebody like me to relate to. I wanted to find another mom who was struggling the way I was, and I couldn't. So I thought maybe I can help somebody by telling my story a little bit, and it's been good. I'm connecting with readers.
And you've been hearing back from them. And actually, a moment to celebrate here. You had someone who sort of latched onto your blog say that they're now close to celebrating a year of sobriety.
I do. There's a mom who reads my blog and comments frequently, and I know she's coming up on her first year without alcohol. And I also have a family member who is celebrating 50 days today, having taken my lead.
Wow. So that's got to feel good. That's got to help you and make you want to continue to inspire.
It does. It does. It's never a role I saw myself in, but I'm starting to get used to it, and it fits.
Well, and if you want to check out Laura's journey, read her blog, share your own thoughts, join in on the experience, you can do it. You can check out quitwhining.com. Laura, thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks, Kerri-Lee.
All right. We're tracking rain showers today, but Ryan, you're saying just a little rain.